Alright, welcome to this second video on graphing, and this one is going to be dealing with distance and midpoint. So we're actually going to start with midpoint. There we go. It's the point that is equidistant from two endpoints. Equidistant means it's the same distance away. And midpoint's actually fairly simple to calculate. So let's just say find the midpoint between 2, 3 and 7, 4. Alright, so what would you do to go about this one? Well, the midpoint is x, m, comma, y, m. M standing for middle. And what you're going to do, xm is just the average of x values, and ym is the average of y values. So xm in this case equals 2 plus 7 over 2, which is 9 over 2. And ym equals 4 plus 3 over 2, which is 7 over 2. So I bring those together, I get 9 over 2, comma, 7 over 2. And that's my midpoint. All there is to these. -5, -1, and -3, -6. Well, xm is going to be 5 plus -3 over 2. 5 plus -3 is going to be 2 over 2, which is 1. Then ym equals -1 plus -6 over 2, which is -7 over 2. I bring them together, I have 1 comma -7 over 2. And that is how you calculate midpoints. Last topic for this video is going to be distance. And there are actually two ways to do distance. Alright, so we have two methods. First is the distance formula. D equals square root x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So let's say we had 4, negative 3, and 6, negative 2. Well, this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Distance would be square root 6 minus 4 squared plus negative 2 minus 3 minus negative 3 squared. Six minus 4 is 2 plus negative 2 minus negative 3. It's just like adding a positive, so negative 2 plus 3 is 1 squared. Square root of 4 plus 1, which is square root of 5. And that's one method. The other method is Pythagorean theorem. So, let's say we've got this drawn. 4, negative 3 would be here. And 6, negative 2 would be here. That's really small, so I apologize. That's our line. Now, what if I traced in and over like that? There's my right triangle. Here I'm at negative 3. Up here I'm at 2. So that's a distance of 1. Here I'm at 4. Here I'm at 6. That's a distance of 2. And most times you'll be able to count boxes. Because especially on the math placement, they'll give you the actual picture so you can just count the boxes. So this is C. C squared equals 1 squared plus 2 squared. C squared equals 1 plus 4. And I just do this. Same answer either way. So it does not matter which way you do it. You will get the same answer either way. So we're going to do another example of this one. Distance between 8, negative 6, and 2, 4. Well, here's the distance formula. Remember, this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Two minus 8 squared plus 4 minus negative 6 squared. Two minus negative 8 is negative 6 squared plus 4 minus negative 6 is just like adding a positive, so that gives me 10 squared. Distance equals square root 36 plus 100, which equals square root of 136. Now let's see if there's anything that can go into that. Always reduce if possible. So I'm going to pull out my calculator. 136 divided by 81, not a whole number. 136 divided by 64, nope. 136 divided by 49, nope. 136 divided by 36, no. 136, let's see, 25 1B, 16? Nope, not quite. So I think it's just going to be 4. And 136 divided by 4 gives me 34. So this is 4 times square root 34. So it's 2 radical 34. Now let's try method 2. These should be much further apart, so easier to see. 8, negative 6 would be about here. And 2, 4 would be about here. So, there's my line. I'm going to trace in my triangle. Here I'm at 2, here I'm at 8, so this is 6. Here I'm at negative 6, so it gets me 6 up to there, plus another 4 is 10. And this is C, so C squared equals 10 squared plus 6 squared. Look at that. Just like before. And that's distance and midpoint. So, thank you, and I'll see you in the next set of lessons.